Hello everyone, and welcome back to Steven's Kitchen. Today, we're diving into the flavors of the season with 6 must-try recipes perfect for spring and summer. These dishes are all about fresh, vibrant ingredients that are bursting with flavor. Whether you're looking for a light lunch, a simple supper, or a show-stopping dessert, I've got you covered. And don't worry, we've included a delicious vegetarian option that's both healthy and satisfying. So let's put on our aprons, gather our ingredients, and get cooking. Our first recipe is a true celebration of spring, a vibrant and velvety spring pea soup that will delight your senses. This soup is the essence of springtime, capturing the fresh, sweet flavor of new peas at their peak. The peas are the star of the show, bringing a natural sweetness and a beautiful green color to the dish. It's incredibly easy to make and can be enjoyed hot or cold, making it perfect for any occasion. Whether you're hosting a spring brunch or looking for a quick weeknight dinner, this soup has got you covered. We'll start by sautéing some aromatics, finely chopped onions and a touch of garlic, in a bit of butter until they're soft and fragrant. This step is crucial as it forms the flavor base of our soup. The smell alone will transport you to a spring garden, filling your kitchen with a delightful aroma that hints at the deliciousness to come. Then we'll add fresh or frozen peas and vegetable broth. The broth adds depth to the soup, while the peas bring their vibrant color and fresh taste. A little simmering is all it takes for the flavors to meld beautifully. This gentle cooking process ensures that the peas retain their bright color and fresh flavor. For an extra touch of luxury, we'll be using a bit of cream, but you can easily substitute it with coconut milk or simply omit it for a lighter version. The cream adds a rich, velvety texture that makes the soup feel indulgent. A quick blend with an immersion blender will give our soup that silky, smooth texture. If you don't have an immersion blender, a regular blender works just as well. Remember to season it generously with salt and pepper to taste. This step is key to bringing out all the flavors in the soup. And for a final flourish, a dollop of crème fraîche or a sprinkle of fresh mint leaves will elevate this soup to new heights. The crème fraîche adds a tangy richness, while the mint provides a refreshing contrast. This soup is not just a feast for the palate, but also a feast for the eyes. The vibrant green color is simply irresistible and makes for a stunning presentation. The vibrant green color is simply irresistible. It's like capturing the essence of spring in a bowl. This spring pea soup is incredibly versatile. You can customize it to suit your taste or dietary preferences. Serve it as a light lunch with crusty bread or as a starter for a more elaborate meal. The bread is perfect for dipping and adds a satisfying crunch. It's also a wonderful way to use up leftover peas. No need to let those extra peas go to waste when you can turn them into something delicious. Trust me, once you try this recipe, it will become a springtime staple in your home. It's easy, delicious, and perfect for showcasing the best of spring produce. It's comfort food at its finest, perfect for those slightly chilly spring evenings. Imagine curling up with a warm bowl of this soup, feeling cozy and satisfied. Next up, we're taking a detour to the Mediterranean with our second recipe, a refreshing and healthy quinoa salad with asparagus and feta. This salad is a vegetarian dream, packed with protein, fiber, and a medley of textures and flavors. It's the perfect embodiment of spring, showcasing seasonal vegetables at their finest. We'll begin by cooking quinoa according to package directions. Quinoa is a wonderful grain, naturally gluten-free and a complete protein, making it a fantastic addition to any diet. While the quinoa is cooking, let's prepare our asparagus. Simply trim the ends and blanch them lightly in boiling water until they're tender crisp. Now for the star of the show, the dressing. A simple vinaigrette made with extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice, Dijon mustard, and a touch of honey is all it takes to bring the salad together. The bright acidity of the lemon juice perfectly complements the earthy flavors of the asparagus and quinoa. Once the quinoa is cooked and cooled, we'll combine it with the blanched asparagus, crumbled feta cheese, and a handful of chopped fresh herbs like dill and parsley. The feta cheese adds a wonderful salty and tangy element, while the fresh herbs provide a burst of freshness. Gently toss everything together with the dressing and season with salt and pepper to taste. This salad can be served immediately or chilled for later. It's a wonderful make-ahead option for picnics, potlucks, or a light and healthy lunch. Let's fire up the grill for our third recipe, a simple yet incredibly flavorful lemon herb grilled chicken. This recipe is all about highlighting the freshness of summer herbs and the bright, zesty flavor of lemons. It's the perfect dish for a casual barbecue or a weeknight dinner. We'll start by preparing a simple marinade for our chicken. A combination of olive oil, lemon juice, minced garlic, chopped fresh herbs like rosemary, thyme, and oregano, and a generous seasoning of salt and pepper is all it takes to infuse the chicken with incredible flavor. Allow the chicken to marinate for at least 30 minutes, or even better, overnight in the refrigerator. This will allow the flavors to really penetrate the meat. When you're ready to grill, preheat your grill to medium heat. Grill the chicken for about 6 to 8 minutes per side, or until it's cooked through and no longer pink. The key to perfectly grilled chicken is to avoid overcrowding the grill and to let it cook undisturbed for the first few minutes to achieve those beautiful grill marks. Once the chicken is cooked, let it rest for a few minutes before slicing and serving. This allows the juices to redistribute, resulting in a more tender and flavorful chicken. Serve this lemon herb grilled chicken with a side of your favorite summer vegetables or a refreshing salad. No summer gathering is complete without a show-stopping dessert, and our fourth recipe, a delightful summer berry tart, is sure to impress your guests. This tart is bursting with the sweetness of fresh summer berries and the buttery goodness of a homemade crust. Let's start by making the crust. We'll combine flour, sugar, salt, and cold butter in a food processor and pulse until it resembles coarse crumbs. Then we'll gradually add ice water, pulsing until the dough just comes together. Turn the dough out onto a lightly floured surface and shape it into a disc. Wrap it in plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes. This will allow the gluten to relax, making the dough easier to roll out. While the dough is chilling, let's prepare the filling. We'll combine fresh or frozen berries with sugar, cornstarch, and a squeeze of lemon juice. The cornstarch will help to thicken the filling as it bakes. Roll out the chilled dough and fit it into a tart pan. Prick the bottom of the crust with a fork to prevent it from puffing up during baking. Blind bake the crust for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until it's lightly golden brown. Pour the berry filling into the pre-baked crust and bake for an additional 20 to 25 minutes, or until the filling is bubbly and the crust is golden brown. Allow the tart to cool completely before slicing and serving. Our fifth recipe is a refreshing twist on a classic Spanish soup avocado and shrimp chilled gazpacho. This soup is the epitome of summer, perfect for those hot days when you want something light, flavorful, and easy to prepare. The beauty of gazpacho lies in its simplicity. We'll start by combining ripe tomatoes, cucumber, bell pepper, red onion, garlic, and a generous amount of fresh herbs like basil and cilantro in a blender. Add in a splash of olive oil, red wine vinegar, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Blend until smooth and creamy. For an extra touch of richness and creaminess, we'll be adding ripe avocados to the mix. Avocados not only add a wonderful texture, but also a boost of healthy fats. Once everything is well combined, strain the soup through a fine mesh sieve to remove any seeds or skin, resulting in a silky smooth texture. Chill the gazpacho for at least 2 hours, or even better, overnight. This will allow the flavors to meld beautifully. Before serving, top each bowl with cooked and chilled shrimp, a drizzle of olive oil, and a sprinkle of freshly chopped herbs. And for our final recipe, we're ending on a sweet and savory note with a summer classic grilled corn with herb butter. This recipe is incredibly simple, yet always a crowd pleaser. The key to perfectly grilled corn is to grill it in its husks, which helps to steam the kernels and infuse them with a smoky flavor. Start by soaking the corn in cold water for about 30 minutes. This helps to prevent the husks from burning on the grill. While the corn is soaking, prepare the herb butter. Simply combine softened butter with chopped fresh herbs like parsley, chives, and a touch of garlic. Season generously with salt and pepper. Once the corn is done soaking, carefully peel back the husks, leaving them attached at the base. Remove the silks and discard them. Spread the herb butter evenly over the corn kernels, ensuring each kernel is nicely coated. Then, pull the husks back up around the corn and tie them with kitchen twine. Grill the corn over medium heat for about 15 to 20 minutes, turning occasionally until the kernels are tender and lightly charred. The husks will act as a natural steamer, ensuring the corn is cooked to perfection. Once the corn is grilled, let it cool slightly before serving. To eat, simply peel back the husks and discard them. The corn will be incredibly juicy and flavorful, with a hint of smokiness from the grill. Thank you so much for joining me in Steven's Kitchen today. I hope you enjoyed these 6 fresh and flavorful spring and summer recipes. Remember to embrace the bounty of the season and let your creativity shine in the kitchen. If you enjoyed these recipes, be Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more delicious inspiration. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload. And most importantly, get in the kitchen and try these recipes out for yourself. I can't wait to hear what you think. Until next time, happy cooking!